I like shooting nature regardless of whether it's night or daytime. And at night, when there's even fewer people around, it's amazing to have the whole place to yourself. And that's quite a unique experience. And photographing that is just my way of sharing that experience. My name is Liam Mann. I'm a photographer from the UK. I grew up living in the countryside. I got into night photography when I first moved to London. The bright city lights just gave me something that I hadn't seen before. Especially as I developed my skills, it's allowed me to be much more creative, and it's become more of a expressing the way that I see the world. I like to focus on something that stands out to me in particular, whether that's a certain shadow, a figure in the street, or the light trails. A lot of it is a balancing act between the city lights, things like color temperatures, exposures. I think one of the strengths of night photography is that you can include and exclude objects or subjects to simplify it. Things like fog or rain, just to give that little bit of atmosphere in the air. Editing for me is essential because the camera doesn't see how our eyes see. If the location in front of me is moody and hazy, and I want to bring that out in the post-production process. It's nice playing around with the gradient tools, the local adjustments, where I can shape the light a lot more. And quite often that will be the difference between a boring image and one that has a wow factor. I will bring an image in from Lightroom into Photoshop to remove distractions. I also use Photoshop to create double exposures. The tricky thing with night photography is most of the time you just can't see. So it always is good to plan and find out what the location has to offer. Be patient. Night photography is a slow process. There's no point in rushing. So the more time you can give yourself, the better. I've always looked at the world in quite a positive way and focusing on the things that make places unique and interesting. So being able to capture that has just allowed me to share my view on the world in a much more coherent way.